in all seriousness, talking about like the old days and how London used to be, and if you look at the crime rates today and the types of crime and the gangs involved, it is not the place it used to be years ago. London is forever gone to foreign gangs. I don't think there's any English gangs left, really. Do you?
No, definitely not.
If they are, they'd be very, very...
It's Polish, Russian, and...
They'd be very small, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, there's not...
The Albanian gangs are notorious, mate.
Around here, very...
Then, listen, yeah, when you can commit a crime and sell stuff and do whatever you want to do and be gone home within a few days...
Yeah.
It makes you a very dangerous person all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if we do anything wrong, we know the old bill coming in, we've had it.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you see what I'm saying? With them, they've got the free run right, mate. Same with Turkish barbers. The Turkish, mate, no one knows who all these people are.
Ma.
They can come in and do what they want.
Yeah, that's it.
So when you know you've got that freedom and you're violent, you can't really compete with gangs like that.
No.
It's just not possible. It's just not possible.
No.
Same with the Irish. They're the same. They can be gone back home in a couple of days. Thank you very much, my dear. Coffee delivery.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The wife. The one and only.
So
anyone want a dog?
Yeah.
I have a spaniel I'm giving away.
You can't get rid of her.
Daniel the spaniel.
She's fantastic.
But yeah, mate, it's not the same. Look at the craze.
The craze, yeah.
They lasted 2 minutes today, mate.
No way. Never in a million years.
They're rich as soon as the craze. Them boys would have lasted 2 minutes. They would have been killed in their early 20s. They'd have been done.
Finished, yeah.
But I would give anything when I look back on like what I've done and the activity I've been involved in, my family and some of my old associates. I wish I was in my mid-20s, early 30s, in the 80s. I think I'll be doing all right for myself now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because now you've got the cameras there where you've got... I'm not in a life of crime anymore or anything like that. But when you look back at... When you watch the films and you go back to the 80s...
Yeah.
And them olden days...
Yeah.
Oh, mate, what I'd give to just have that freedom.
Oh no, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Like, run riot a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Probably not the best thing to be saying.
No, but
it sounds
I'll get where you're coming from.
I do like that. I don't mean it like that, but
I do definitely get where you're coming from.
Back and think, God, mate, I wish I was in my prime in the middle of the 80s. Things would be different now.
Things would get shut down, wouldn't it?
Mm. Yeah, and that's all my taste buds gone off my tongue.
Did it burn?
I've been volcanic.
Did it burn?
Wow.
What?
But yeah, I don't know. It's funny, but when you look back at the old documentaries on the craze and things like that, when you see the old streets and the old boys,
I love that,
and everyone out in the street and how it used to be.
Yeah, I love it, mate. I know, yeah, because we never had that.
That's our country, how it should be.
Yeah, I love that.
Have you been to the East End over the last few years?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
It's so bad.
No, we haven't.
It's horrific, mate. It's horrendous. Bethnal Green, Hackney and Bow and that.
When was I last there?
It's horrendous, mate.
Mate, it's just full of... I'm not lying to you. Obviously, you've seen it yourself. It's full of foreigners, bro.
It is full of foreigners, yeah.
It's just full of them. It's not in a racist way at all. It's not. I don't think it is, because it's not.
I think any nationality, anywhere over the world, would... If they go to a place or a city in their country and they don't see any of their countrymen or natives, they're going to look around and say, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's human nature.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If someone says, oh, well, actually, that is a racist comment, then racist towards who? Everybody?
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah. It ain't racist.
Then I'd ask them the question, I'm nudging the cameras here, forgive me. Then I'm asking the question, so... If I asked you if you wanted to go and live in Brazil or go and live in Japan, would you go?
I'd go, personally.
Or would they? Because they'd be the only English people in some of the suburbs.
Well, I suppose.
So they'd be like, no, I won't live there. I wouldn't really know no one. I wouldn't know how to speak to them. Well, you're racist then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm sick of the old racism thing, mate.
So really,
It's just proud of being English, British, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I miss.
You can't do
I
anything
miss the
nowadays.
old
That's the
days.
problem.
I absolutely, genuinely miss the old days. And if I could have run right back in the day, I would have. Well, we did.
I was going
run
to say
right.
you've done a couple of mad things in your life, haven't you?
Yeah, very mad things. Used to be associated with a few firms and that, mainly from the West Country. From the West Country, had the Bath and Bristol boys, Andy Baker, Bristol, Michael McGawley, Bath, Andy McCaffrey and Swindon. We used to link up though. We're all, almost like one sort of little group.
One circle then.
I said, well, little group. Yeah, you had Turkish Mike, scars down his face. Now, you had a few of them Turkish crews running around back then, years ago, 2000s, early 2000s.
That's mad, mate, isn't it? So
that was a long time ago. That's before all these Turkish barbers and that. But we knew Terry Adams from London. The Adamses, good bunch of boys, helped us get out of Wimbledon when we were locked up there. So a few of the boys had good connections. Mike's dead now. He was a good boy. Mike McGawley was a good boy. Anyone watching this from like Bathway or anything like that, they know I'm on about. They're into this sort of stuff. Yeah, he's a good boy. He used to bring my kids Christmas presents every Christmas without fail.
Yeah, see, that's genuine.
Went many miles in the dark. He was a dangerous man. Not really a fighter. He'd have a fight, don't get me wrong, fight anybody. But if he had something in his hand or something that'd make your ears ring, you would know. You'd be the first to know.
Yeah.
Because he would use it. He was that kind of guy.
Obviously, I've known you for a long time, and I've heard the stories, endless stories of what you've done and or what you've been through, or what sort of people you used to go about with. And I find that kind of like, it's kind of interesting to listen to. It's good. So, but yeah.
I'm just going to say goodbye to my son. 2 seconds. Alfie,
Okay.
have a good time, yeah? Right, I'll see you when you get back. Be sensible. Right, love you. See you, buddy. And that's the thing now. You just witnessed it there yourself. As a dad,
Yeah.
I'm now saying to him, what are you going about with?
Yeah.
Because I'm aware I've been stabbed. Reese.
I know.
Most people know what's happened over the years. I've fought for my life.
Yeah.
And I worry about it panics me to death. So now I'm saying, don't stay out of trouble. It's all right running around playing cowboys and Indians.
I don't think he'll have any problem though,
when
mate.
you got your kids, mate, different thing.
I don't think he'll have any problem.
He's too smart. Yeah. My kids are smarter than me.
Very, very smart.
I was brought up rough. I wasn't brought up smart. I'm bringing my kids up smart, so they ain't got to be rough.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, done loads of mad stuff. I mainly feel sorry for my wife. She's put up with some raids, weapons, SWAT, you name it, mate. She's had it all, and she's a quiet West Country girl. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I know.
Getting with a wild, from a wild family what I was from.
Yeah.
Don't really want to say what on here because there's a lot of people that might be racist.
Yeah, don't.
But
don't. Yeah, so, but yeah, no, I get it. You know, but like I said, I've known you for years, mate, and that's all I know, really.
Do you know something? When I first met Kelly, but about a week before I met her, me and a few of the other lads, we were stealing cars and stripping them. Out of the West Country, I was young. And we stole an Escort RS Turbo Escort outside this house, right? So we're there, and I've got the steering wheel, and I'm going, breaking the pin in the steering wheel, starts it up, shoots off in the car, gone. Did whatever we did, stripped it, ran out. A week later, she goes, oh yeah, come meet my family. She said, we're gonna have some dinner on a Sunday. She said, come round and meet them. We're walking towards the house. Me being me, think I'm being done up here. I've got a few rough West Country boys near waiting to do me in. And do you know what I thought to myself?
What?
I was that game. I was like, good, I busy. I was out there waiting. I was touched in the head. Went in there, and it was the neighbour's car. Car. Oh, they were talking about it like a few weeks later, and I was like, yeah, did you? How'd your car do? Oh, wow, that's bad, isn't it? It's burn out on Westbury Hill.
Oh no!
Bad, isn't it?
Oh, you wouldn't burn it out now,
How
would
would I
you?
feel now? Someone stole my car.
Car, yeah.
Gutted, or my kid's car.
You'd be,
I don't know.
you'd
You
be
don't think
spitting
about it
bullets,
like
wouldn't
that,
you?
do
You'd be spitting teeth.
you don't think about it.
No, you don't. You don't. You
But-
don't. Of course you don't.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her over the years, mate. How she stuck with me, I do not know.
Yeah.
But I don't often talk about my past, really.
No, you don't.
Everyone who knows me knows my past.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Been in the papers and whatnot a few times for all the wrong reasons. But yeah, as long as my kids don't end up to be like that, that's the main thing, mate.
They got no.
Yeah.
They would never turn out like that, mate.
But they had you had Howard, one of our friends. He had quite a lot of London connections and that, and he knew Terry Adams and that well. And when you look at them Adamses and that from London and the money they got and the crime they controlled, the craze were nowhere near as big as them. They're the biggest crime family in London, mate. 100% English crime family in London. Now with all the Albanians and that running around, I don't know. I ain't been associated with anyone for quite a while now.
It's been a while.
I actually had no choice because I'm from Southampton originally and had to move back here because I was barred from most of the east part of Wiltshire. I weren't allowed anywhere. I had maps where I weren't allowed to go because of attempted murders and other people's safety. But the thing that annoyed me the most was I had someone come to my door, try killing me, and it actually turned out that I'd had an absolute fliddy attack and beat them that bad that they needed resuscitating. So my poor wife's there, screaming her head off, thinking this man's going to kill me with a knife. I've managed to come out on top, and he's in a bad way. And at the time, I'll be honest with you, I thought, good, let him die. Good. Didn't. Her brother goes, you're done your way for life. And in my head, I think, no, I'm not. He come to my door with a knife. No way. So the police have come down the road, and they've come down that hard. Obviously, I had history at the house, that the cop was anchored on, and the other one behind him's hit him. And then the one behind him. So now we've got 3 cop cars. Right. You got a load of kids, everything out the front screaming. Kelly's screaming. The man's on the floor. You've got one neighbour out trying to resuscitate him. The police have come down and all crashed. And the ambulance ain't even there yet. And they've come running over to me. It was a mad scene. And they've come running over to me and you go, who's that? I said, yeah. I said, do not put your hands on me. I said, don't. I said, don't matter. I said, don't put your hands on me. He knew who I was, but he had an idea who I was. He asked me my name. And I took a step back. I thought, no, you're not doing this today. You're not having me today. But I ain't done nothing wrong. So when I said, yeah, I am, and he goes, right, just calm down. He goes, go in the house, he said, and with one of this female police officer, he said, just wait in there, don't come out. So they come out. So the ambulance is there working on matey. And I had to actually go to court to try and have him done because his charge was attempted murder on me. But because of what happened to him, he obviously survived. If I didn't go to court, he was going to put a counterclaim against me and have me done for attempted murder and damages. So, because he could feel like a lot of one whole side of his body and that was numb.
Oh God!
But that was a whole ordeal. But it actually turned out later on down the line that they were he was caught nonceing a little girl. So yeah, maybe the ambulance should have run out of diesel on the way there.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, I've been involved in some pretty mad stuff, and I've been around. I know a lot of big people. My uncles were involved with my uncle Leonard was involved with weren't involved with Charlie Gray. That was a lie. That'd be a lie. And he wouldn't even know gang related stuff. My uncle Leonard's one of the biggest scrap dealers in the area, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he sold Charlie Gray a load of scrap stuff years ago because they used to come down to the old mill and drink.
Right. Okay.
Right back years ago. Yeah.
Wow. That's mad. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they did.
Right on the doorstep.
I think they had a little bit of land down here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Forest, yeah.
That's mental.
And they had a few beers and they had some pictures and that too. I think they met a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot of old cars and a lot of old shells and these.
That's mad, isn't it? Why would you want to buy
scrap? Was quite a big thing for the boys years ago.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of money in metal. Because you think after the war, well, after World War II, everyone needed steel. The steel was gone. You had to apply to have a tractor.
That's mad.
And if they didn't think your land was big enough to have a bit of tractor, you wouldn't get one. You had to do it by hand and horse, or use the rubbish one you got. So steel was like worth its weight in gold.
That's crazy.
That's why the old Land Rovers, the first Land Rover Defenders, all made out of alley because they had no steel. Yeah. That's obviously a big idea, and they made them out of alley after that.
That's crazy. That's mental.
But yeah, them crazy that will last 2 minutes today. You look at London, and you look at the amount of different gangs that are going on there, and you look at the police and how heavily cameraed London is. You've got to ask yourself, how are these gangs not? London's like a big police station. There's cameras everywhere.
It's not one big eye, mate.
How are they not?
It's one
how
big
are they
eye.
not been dealt with by the authorities? They're in bed, mate, and they've got to be paid off here and there. Put figures and that being paid off. Of course, there's got to be. Look at the Turkish barbers. It's obvious what they're there for, isn't it? Why are the government not shutting them down? Why are they allowing it to go on? Revenue, reach. Do you know how much money the criminals? If the government stopped all the criminals and their revenue, we'd be poor overnight.
Yeah,
this country is run on illegal money.
Yeah, it's madness, mate.
It's propped up by it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Government know it. It's we live in a mad old place, mate. Mad old place.
See why I don't want to live here no more. I know it's not just here. I know that. I know it's all over the world, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the problem. Soon it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, you're not.
Yeah, regardless. And this is why I'm worried about bringing my kids up in this day and age. I hate the idea of it, and it scares the life out of me.
Well, it's like Alfie, isn't it? I've been in situations where I've been literally like that with someone with a knife, or I've been in so many. I'll probably put myself in a lot of situations. But last night he went out with his mates, and I was ringing him. You all right, Alf? You all right? Are you sure? No one's being silly there, are they? Because I'm on the ball.
Yeah.
Because I know how some of the kids are blind to it, and like I've not brought them up streetwise at all, which is a good thing, and a bad thing at the same time. But they're not silly.
No, that's it.
And God forbid anyone got on the wrong side of Alfie because they'd absolutely backflip him. The boy's an absolute monster, ain't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, mate. It ain't just when you say, you want to move out the areas or you don't want to be in the city. Where would you go? Where would you do? The West Country? Troberger's full of Albanian and Polish gangs. That's in the countryside. Look at Bristol. Look at Bath. People think if years ago it was, you're from London, all them London gangsters. London gangsters now. It's Bristol, Liverpool, Manchester. That's the rough places, mate.
Yeah.
They're rough as hell. There's some dangerous old boys up around that West Country, mate.
It's mad, mate.
Dangerous old boys. Trust me, dangerous old boys. But yeah, the country's gone a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it does matter.
Gone a bit crazy. Look at drugs now. There's that much drugs around. Not even really worth much anymore.
No, and it ain't. It actually isn't worth much anymore.
Weird, isn't it?
I'm not lying to you. I know. Listen, I remember about 8 years ago. I know it's only 8 years ago, but an ounce of cannabis cost you between $2.20 and $2.40.
Yeah.
Well, the price of it going around now is about $1.50. It's not worth a cold carrot.
Quite generous. It's about 80, 90 quid.
It's mad. Honestly.
Weird, isn't it?
Crazy, mate.
That's weird.
It's mad. Well, how it's gone down so much. Like,
thing is, it's gone down. It's just gonna make it more widely available, isn't it?
Yep.
It means that people who ain't got no money, youngsters, are going to be able to buy it cheaper and then sell it.
Yeah, that's it.
Because they're not going to have to fork out too much money. It's crazy.
Listen.
Absolute madness.
You know what the mad thing is? Anything here. The price of drugs has gone down, but the price of a scrap car on FacePay has gone up.
It's inflation, isn't it?
Scrap car.
Inflation.
It's got no engine in it and they want 800 quid for it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See what I'm saying?
We live in a weird old world, mate. This country ain't the same as what I don't think this country will ever be the same again. That's what I say. When I look back at the old videos, mate, my heart bleeds. So what I'd give to just go back.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Go back, mate. Even just the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Nice. Unbelievable. But yeah, this only I was watching a podcast thing some guy done the other day about stories about the crazy when they were in jail.
I watched a big documentary on the crazy the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, fantastic.
They were in Parkhurst, weren't they? My uncle's from
Parkhurst, yeah.
Said it was quite a rough jail years ago. Parkhurst jail on the Isle of Wight. You had two on the Isle of Wight. You had Parkhurst and you had. Is it Strange? No, Strange Roses London. Because they went to Shepton Mallet years ago, and I went to Shepton Mallet. That was a rough jail. That was a horrible place. Damp, rotten castle like building. Awful. I think they went there because it's something to do with the army. I think they did run away from the army years ago.
Who did?
The Crays did. Yeah, run away from subscription, I think it was.
I wouldn't know, to be fair.
Yeah. That was a horrible place. I was probably one of the last 100 prisoners there, and you had no water some days, electric.
Nah.
Sometimes get like protesters out with the gates kicking off because you never had no water, or someone's on a hunger strike. Yeah, that was a horrible place.
You had a rough time then.
The Winchester prison's the worst. When my brother was in there, he said that where you weren't in main population, you're on 23 and a half hours a day, I think, or 24 hours a day. The depression's unbelievable. That is so depressing. They've got the highest suicide rate in the country, I think, Winchester Prison has.
Yeah, that's madness,
awful.
mate. It's terrible, really, isn't it?
You look back at like Broadmoor and that when Ronnie Cray was in
Broadmoor, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine the environment?
Just drive past Broadmoor all the time, mate.
Loonies running around.
Yeah.
All every day.
On the part of that,
they were still experimenting back then with the needles and the electric shock treatment. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but when I was watching it, it was something along the lines of
a film with Charles Bronson, Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
like brilliant. A nut house.
Yeah. Yeah, when he was in Broadmoor, Ronnie Cray, when he was in there, Mays was an absolute nutcase and walked straight out to him and punched Ronnie straight in the eye for no apparent reason. That was in Broadmoor, and there was a lot on there. Oh, they were talking about the murder of George Cornell, Jack the Hat, Frank Mitchell, all of it, and watching it, I was like, what? Thinking back to how that was back then, and how
makes you wonder how they got caught.
Yeah, because
they lived in our environment now. How weary you got to be.
Yeah,
they'd have been so fly they wouldn't have got caught.
Yeah, but
we'd get away with murder, help me.
But it was nobody, no murder. So if there was nobody, there was no one to charge.
Well, that's changed now.
Of course it has. But back then they counted that as like a.
I think it's something to do with a cause or something. If they can prove that you had cause to do it, then with no body, I'm not sure. I can't remember.
That's mad, isn't it? No murder. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it's mental.
Crazy.
I've been in the Blind Beggar in the East End.
Have you?
We just got there quite often. Yeah, go to the markets, go to Smithfield markets.
Like an East End. I've been there for a long time.
Went up to watch Henry Castle box at Bethnal Green, York Hall. It's a good boxing venue. We went in the Blind Beggar. Been up York Hall a few times. We always stop in the Blind Beggar, have a beer or two. I think it's just a bit of a novelty thing going on there, really, isn't it? Like a very dusty. It was a dusty pub.
It's only because it's like
quite dingy, like that.
Yeah, because of obviously it's got its name from one thing in it.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
And that's why people would go there purely for that. Like, unless it's your local. But
it makes you wonder how they ever got big, because the Crays had some pretty big old boys around them, like ex-boxers and that. Right, if half of them turned on them, they'd probably do them up.
Probably would.
But I think they just had a bit of an aura about
them. The boys that used to go about with wanted him dead, mate. They wanted both of them dead. They should have been ironed out. They should have been flattened years ago, before they died of what they died of. You know.
I think they'll always be legends, though, won't they? Reggie Cray was great as well. It wasn't just Ronnie Cray that was gay. Reggie was as well. The prison, what people said in prison and that he was gay. And I think, from what I heard one of the fellas say, that he used to knock about with, that he was in love with his wife's brother.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny old thing.
Yeah, he was in love with his wife's brother, but where the wife's brother turned him down, he thought, forget it, I'm going for the next best thing, which is your sister.
When you think about it, it was in the 40s and that. I think it was up to the 50s, where it was actually illegal to be gay. Pretty sure it was illegal. If don't get me wrong.
I'm a giver, not a taker.
I'm not what they call.
Not
what are you going to do with that?
A faggot.
Like, okay.
Sit there, watch me blow out my candles.
Nah.
No. Because you were too busy in your fucking pennies baking fairy cakes, weren't you?
Now we got to cut all that
I
out
will
now.
not beat them bits out. Because
yeah.
I think that's a very, very good impression of Ronnie Cray. Anyway.
But yeah, that's the thing with like youngsters and that today as well. They go around their tracksuits on their hoodies. And you look at me, you think you ain't got a clue.
I ain't.
You had a team roll up on you now and come through your door. And you warn people.
Mum, Dad, quick.
You warn people every day of the week and twice on the Sundays to leave off, go away, leave off, keep your nose out. And then next thing, it all ends in tears, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because they think they can play gangster, but...
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. Talking about gangsters and stuff like that, wannabe gangsters from London. I watched a documentary on a nipper. Wow. They pulled this big war sword out, not even lying to you.
Yeah.
It was a zombie knife. And they run up to the boy, they were chasing him, and they stuck it in him. The moment they put that blade went in,
Yeah.
it's like his stomach exploded with blood. It just bang, all out. Oh, one fatal blow.
I think they just...
with a big zombie knife. Can't use their hands. That's the problem.
I think some people just don't realise, mate, I'm going to stab him, I'm going to pin him, whatever. You don't need to go deep. I think some of these boys think that, it's just like a computer game.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's all funny. Do you know what, bros? It's all funny until you're the one stabbed.
Yeah.
I've had to sprint the phone boxes at 2:00 in the morning, try and call an ambulance so I can save my own life.
Yeah.
Stabbed. My shoes are full up with blood where it's run all down my body. And that type of panic never leaves you. But you end up suffering almost like a little bit of PTSD. Because I can remember when I had a gang of fellas attack me, and I put up a good fight, and I got stabbed in the throat, and I got stabbed in the face, and I got stabbed down by me bits and bobs. I kicked in, stamped on. I was quite drunk as well. I was set up, long story short, and I had to run. When I realised what had happened, because I touched my face, because my face and my eye went a little bit limp. I touched my face, and the minute I opened up my face, it just started pooling everywhere. But little did I realise I was already bleeding from here, because I've been stabbed on the ear a couple of times, which is why I bid. So I'm now like, the realisation when you've been stabbed and you see that amount of blood and your body's boiling, like you've got a heated jacket on or electric blanket around, a hot blanket, not even... You're surprised how hot your blood is.
Yeah.
And you realise you're tapping, it's like... Oh, mate, I can remember feeling my groin going hot. And I just thought, oh my God, that right there and then in that moment, realising I've been done is unbelievable. The panic that sets in. I can remember running to the phone box thinking, if I keep sprinting, I'm going to bleed faster. But I thought, I can't not, because I need to get there. It was weird. But when the time I got to the phone box, I was like, bang, door open, 999. As I'm waiting on the thing, I was like, yeah, I need an ambulance, I've been stabbed. My whole head went like, vroom, like hot fuzzy pins and needles.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh no, and I was like, ah. And I was like, all I kept shouting was, McDonald's, I'm outside McDonald's in town centre. McDonald's, I'm outside McDonald's. So I thought, if I'm going to pass out, they need to know where I am. Apparently, because I woke up, all I remember is I sort of blacked out, stood up, and then I come around and I was sort of like half sort of on my knees with my hands on like the little black money box bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like confused how I got on my knees. And then it was like, whoa, like hot fuzzy pins and needles in my face. And I just felt really, really faint. Like I had barely any energy to lift my arms up. It was like someone syringing the life out of me. And I remember looking on the floor, and the whole floor was just blood. The whole floor was blood. And I thought,
yeah, that's mad.
And I could hear the ambulance people outside pull up, and they're out the door. And as they were coming in, one's tried lifting my head up, and they've got their arms around me, like checking me, because they didn't stand me up straight away, from what I remember. And I didn't care that they were there. I thought, I'm not going to go. I ain't going to the hospital. All I was trying to do, it sounds really silly, I was trying to picture all of my family's faces dead in front of me so I could say sort of goodbye sort of thing. I was in a panic to remember them.
Yeah.
So I thought, this is it. I'm done. I
That's
ain't
mad.
making the hospital.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And then I passed out. And I woke up in the hospital like a day later. And I had all sorts. I was bruised, stitched up. I couldn't even lift my arms. I lost so much blood. I couldn't wee properly as well because where I was all swollen inside.
Well, you think that's pretty close to your bladder?
I know. I couldn't wee.
Was this pretty close?
I was horrendous. And my brother and the old man didn't even know what had happened at the time because I was on my own a lot. Because my mum kicked me out at a very early age. She wasn't bothered where I was, so I was on my own in the world. And so I'm in the hospital, no way of contacting anybody. And I was like, "Wait, want to come pick me up from the hospital?" What's going on? I've been stabbed. Like, God knows how many days later. And he got hold of me. Old dear was like, "Oh well, he won't do that again, will he? Don't ring me up. Don't ring me up. I don't want to hear it." All right, then, Mum. Have a good day. But that's the sort of life I had growing up, mate. Wild.
Yeah, no.
Wild. We were dogs. Wild.
See, that's
yeah.
The reason why. Listen, so you obviously went that way because of how you were brought up.
100%.
You were brought up like a dog, which meant
I can remember watching people being tortured in my living room when I was 12 years old over drug money.
That's mad. That's crazy.
Tied up to a chair and beaten. I was to look through the gap in the door, and you sort of like become numb to it, I suppose. At 12 years old, probably the most impressionable age of
So you were brought around it.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah.
See, I haven't. You know, I haven't. I've obviously, don't get me wrong, Steve. You know, in my past, in my life, and that from young, I've done some stupid stuff. Admittedly, I have, but I'm not about that life. I'm not. You know, I'm not like that anymore. Mate. I'm not like that anymore. Obviously, as you know.
Yeah.
You know, I have been down some dark paths and some real dark, dingy roads, but I found the light. You know.
That's like if I never had my missus and the kids.
Yeah.
I'd either be dead or in jail for
100%
for doing something similar. Yeah. But when the last time we were arrested in London, they raided the house and frightened the poor girl to death. She thought I'd been killed. And I come home and that girl broke down. She's like, "If you do not come away," she said, "you got to go." And I was like, "Oh, I never brought these kids in the world to have no dad." Because I never had a dad growing up.
Yeah.
Never had a dad growing up. Never had any sort of father figure.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was my father figure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And my mum was ruthless. She was ruthless. How she brought us up today, she's probably not going to jail for it, mate.
Yeah.
That ain't even a joke.
Yeah.
And anyone who knows me personally knows that I was brought up like a Spartan child.
It's kind of it's mad, really. You know.
I come away because of Kelly and the kids, and I've never looked back since. Never really get involved in that sort of stuff anymore. Like,
but my bad stuff in life,
I still get contacted. "Oh mate, you come up here, will you? Like, have you sort of few people out, with gang running around?"
Yeah, you know what I like.
I'm 42. And I ain't got no big gang of me anymore. They just want me to bring the Christmas tree and some.
Yeah, that's mad, mate.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, you look at gang life today, mate. It's
the craze wouldn't last 5 minutes in today's living.
No,
they wouldn't.
No,
you know, they wouldn't.
And London's just a free for all.
Yeah, now it is
a free for all. Everywhere
is now. Yeah.
And the government and the police are like, "Oh, with guns, how are they getting the guns?" What do you mean, how are you getting guns? You've got 5 or 6 grand, you can go and buy a gun tonight.
Yeah.
You can go and buy a gun tonight.
That's what I mean, mate. One phone call.
But guns are easy to get hold of. So how undercover police and that going, they're just not interested, mate. They ain't interested. They want to deal with the crime when the crime happens.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's the only thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But, yeah, if I could do anything in my life, it'd be just undo everything I've ever done bad. Everything. And I wish I could reprogram my brain to not be the way it is / was.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%, mate.
And then people be watching this thinking, how's this mate you on about? But anyone who knows me knows what I mean.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
Because we've got a fuse that is like 0.5 millimeters long. And that ain't very nice. Some people I wish I had a short fuse squad to fly.
No, you don't.
It's a curse.
You don't.
A curse. Went for a stage where I couldn't even argue with anyone.
Yeah, same as that.
It'd be
more fuse years ago. Which again, you've seen it. One wrong word to me, and I'd just go. Yeah. But now, someone can call me all the names under the sun now, and it wouldn't bother me. I'd just laugh in your face.
Yeah, see, that's it. Someone can walk up and says, "I'm hitting you," then it's all over.
Yeah, yes, it's ditto. Yeah, same as that.
And I always just say to my brother, "Why are you hitting people left, right, and centre? You're hitting idiots. If someone's walking to you and they said, well, I'm striping you, and you've gone wallop, then I can understand that.
Yeah.
But until then, they can call you every name on the sun, threaten you, whatever, laugh.
Yeah, don't bother me.
Do it then.
That's what me.
I'm right in front of you now, do it.
You see that day that you and Lenny did that thing with the boy at Blackfield? Remember that? That was because the boy said to Lenny, I'm going to eat you 3 times before you get out of that car. And Lenny went, what, you what? Like that. And I remember stood there talking to Lenny, and Lenny got out of that car and he went, what did you say to me? He goes, I said I was going to eat you 3 times before you got out of that car. But with that, Lenny's gone, bang, put him out. He is asleep on the floor.
I remember sprinting up the road. He's fighting.
He's fighting.
Oh, God.
He got up.
That poor boy the idea of his life.
Listen, he said some horrible things to Lenny that night. And he said the same sentence 3 times. I ain't going to say it because it's disgusting. But he said the same sentence 3 times. And all 3 times, Lenny put that boy to sleep on the floor. I said to Lenny, I said, there's no good. I said, he's chinged up, mate.
Yeah,
I said, he's on drugs. I said, he's going to get up.
He might as well have salts under his nose.
Yeah, he was up, bang, straight away, saying it again. And then I see you come around the corner, and that was it. You 2 were at it with him. I was like, And then I remember getting here, and you hit me. I don't
think he'd be having many kids for a while, that guy.
Yeah, no.
Oh, dear.
His vagina must be black. Let's just say that. It kicked in.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I made the best of it. Here we are today.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, that was a long time ago now.
Time's flown by.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, talking about all of this, it makes me laugh because that's why I keep myself fit. That's why I'm always training, keep myself fit. Because if anyone tries to warm up my boys, I know that my old instincts come in like, it's game on, let's go.
Yeah, go.
Because I know I've got to always protect my kids. If I'm out of shape, I'm thinking, I don't want to get caught on the op here.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get caught on the bounce. I've always been known for, if you argue you've got a problem, I'm straight up and I'm straight out. Anyone will tell you that, even the funniest fellas around here, Barry and all that, they'll tell you the strange thing. I'm straight at the dice, got to pop them straight out there.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own ups.
And I don't want ever the day to come where I'm like, oh no, I'm not capable anymore. I'm too overweight, or and my boys are stuck. You shouldn't have to think like that.
No.
But that's the way the world is today.
Yeah. See, don't get me wrong. I haven't got that problem at the moment because my boys are only young. But when they get older, I know exactly what I'm going to be like.
Yeah, because Leland's gobby.
Leland
is going to cause you some trouble.
Yeah, I know he is. And Marshall's just this.
Stevie, watch me fair play.
Yeah.
Come on, there, boy, go.
Yeah. I know he's going to be. But listen, I know exactly what he's going to be like growing up.
I'll keep wiping my nose every time I drink my coffee because see the little tap
gives you a wet nose.
Keeps giving me brown nose. I'm brown nosing.
But anyway, so
that's it, really.
That is it, really. Yeah, for this one.
That was a little bit of life stories, really.
That was, yeah.
Actually, do you know what? That wasn't even a scratch under the surface.
No.
God,
we will do another one, a big one. But yeah, just don't be an idiot, innit? Basically.
Yeah, don't
be an idiot.
Don't play gangster if you can.
Yeah, don't play it if you can't do it. It's as simple as that. Keep yourself to yourself.
Don't jump in a big lorry if you don't know how to reverse it.
Don't jump in a plane if you don't know how to fly it.
That's it.
Exactly. But anyway, that's us for tonight.
What are we doing on the next one anyway?
We've got a guest that wants to come on. He wants to talk about an experience that he's experienced in his life.
We've had... Right, I keep butting in on you and that's bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get me a little electric buzzer. I think hit it every time I jump in, but I'll forget it
Yeah.
because I'm getting old and my brain's been punched to death, so I do forget things. We've had spooky goings on here because Kelly, we had something fall off the fridge. Alfie said he saw the tea towel swinging.
Oh, that's trippy. Don't.
And one of the Christmas decorations was whirling in a real unusual way around
Oh,
the wind. The one next to
strange.
it stayed still, mind, a foot away.
Weird.
We all sort of scratched our heads and thought, we've all obviously spoke about this and like the whole Christmas period thing. The same day, guess what Kelly brought home?
What?
Her mum's ashes.
Oh no.
And her mum always used to joke and say, "Oh, I don't want you to play games." I was like, "Oh no." Now I'm contemplating.
Oh no.
I'm contemplating whether to go up to the burning bin and replace her ashes with some ashes out of wood and get rid of the ashes.
Oh, savage.
She never liked me very much either.
Oh,
He's
God.
bad for you. Get rid of him.
Oh.
Never brought you up to be with criminals.
Oh, madness, mate. Crazy.
Well, guess what? 22 years later, 23 years later, and I'm still with her, so
That's
I
it.
didn't do too bad by her.
No.
Did I?
No.
She might need a shrink,
But anyway, we have got someone who wants to come on as a guest to talk about an experience that he's experienced in his life. There's two of them. There's two guys.
Yeah.
I said we'll obviously do them separate.
Yeah.
One of them wants to come on and talk about what he's seen, and the other one wants to talk about what he's seen.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be something that we'll do. We'll bring a guest on. You'll soon see who it is. And we can talk about it because he's got something similar and so have I. You know? But until then, we are the Pod Squad family. Yeah.
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 I butted in again.
You did. He's terrible for it.
Cut, take two. Go, Reese.
And for that, we are the Pod Squad family and we love you. Do me a favour. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to go to the link in the bio and follow them all up. Go hit them up. We are the Pod Squad family again and we love you and we'll speak to you soon. Bosh.